All right, all right. Good morning, good morning. Let me start off. Please let me know if you can see and hear me okay. Can you see and hear me? If somebody can give me a thumbs up or let me know if you can see or hear me. A lot of times when I come in and reconnect everything, sometimes the sound isn't on. So waiting to see if somebody can see if you guys can hear me. Good to go, good to go. Okay, great. Thumbs up. Hello. Happy New Year, everyone. I know I've been kind of missing in action for a little bit, and I was going to put together a quick little video, and then I thought, well, if I put together a video and then trying to edit it, I probably wouldn't have it out to you until like August. So I said, well, the best thing is probably to just go ahead and go live. So, so first, I want to wish everybody a happy New Year. I hope your New Year's was great, and I hope your New Year's is off to a great start. So, I wanted to do this video today because or do this live today, just to talk about some of the things that I have on the plate for this year, and I would love to hear about the things that you have planned, cruise wise or otherwise. If you've made some, I don't know if you believe in New Year's resolutions, but if you've made some, I would love to hear about those as well. I haven't made any. Usually, I make a vision board. I haven't had time to make my vision board, but I will be getting to that soon. But before I get started, let me jump in here and say, let me see, I see Parker's on the go in the house. Hello, Parker's on the go. Siobhan and maybe Brandon, I don't know, but hello. All right, Miss Lady D, Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you as well. Keisha, thank you for popping in this morning. I didn't make it, 7 o'clock this morning, so I thought 10 o'clock, might be a good time. I know you say 8 or at any time after 8 a.m., so 10 o'clock, I hope that's good. All right, let's see who else. Who else? MH Family Adventures. Good morning. Good morning. Happy New Year to you, Raquel, and maybe the rest of the family. I don't know, but Happy New Year to you, Mary Ellen Dillon. Hello, hello. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. Happy New Year, Kimberly Cooper. Wow. Kimberly is my sister Kim. So, Kim, thank you for popping in this morning. Phil and D's Travel. Hey, Phil and my sorority. Hello, good morning. Happy New Year to you and everyone. And we tripping. Hello. Good morning. How are you? Let's see. You said good morning. All of my faves are here. My faves too. I agree with you 100%. All right. And I have, let's see, Maria Smith here saying good morning. Good morning to you, Maria Smith. All right. And who is this pretty girl? Okay. Good morning. Good morning to you, pretty girl. Thank you so much for joining. And Marjorie. Hey, Marjorie. Thank you for joining. And I see Vanessa in here as well. Good morning. Happy New Year to you too. All right. All right. And I don't want to skip anyone. I think I caught anyone. If I let me see Michelle Cook. I see Michelle Cook. Good morning and happy New Year to you as well. All right, guys. I'm not going to be on here very long. Like I said, I just wanted to pop in and share some things with you guys. But let me see, Keisha. Yes. So Keisha says she's been working on her 2023 goals since early November. Oh, you had a great start on it and putting those into a virtual vision board using Canva. I've never used Canva for my vision board before, but I think that's a great idea. I might try to do that this year. Usually, I just, like I think I use either PowerPoint or OneNote because I've used those both at one time and just, I do a digital one where I, grab pictures of, the things that would represent, the goals that I have and put it on a board, make a snapshot of it. And then I keep that on my phone as well. So I'll always have it, right on my phone so I can look at it. This is the one from, let me see, like this is the one from, well, anyway, yeah, I have a screen. I have it keep it as my screensaver, so every time I look down at my phone, I can see, my board. This is the one that I had for last year. So now I have to make a new one for this year. We Trippin says, you love Canva for your vision board. I'm going to try Canva this year. I'm going to try that and see how it goes. And let's see. Hello, Linda Jackson. Hey, how are you? Thank you so much for joining me this morning. All right, and I see nails by. I can't see it on here. Nails by Maris Travel. Good morning and happy New Year to you. Hey, Antoinette. Thank you so much for joining me. All right. Okay, so guys, so I want to talk about some of the things that I have planned for 2023, and you should know what number one is going to be: getting caught up on my vlogs. So I made a little headway. So hey, I got through let me see, the Mardi Gras series. So what's up next? I have finally August when I did Groupcation with Edna. After that, then I'll finally get to my celebration series for Thanksgiving. And then I have the Cruise Kibitz, our pop up or surprise cruise on the Royal Caribbean Wonder of the Seas. So, got three vlog series to catch up on hopefully before the next cruise. And that's progress because I mean, I've made it all the way to August of 2022. So, yeah, well, thank you. Siobhan, you said you're almost there too. So, yeah, okay. So, and let's see. Neil says you booked your first solo cruise in May. Yes, finally decided to take the plunge thanks to your vlogs. Oh, I'm. Every time somebody says that, that makes me, so happy to hear that. It's always good, especially when that's not something that I set out to do. To know that you inspired, others to do the same thing that you're doing. I mean, that's you know, I really appreciate hearing that. And actually, because of that, I mean, some of the plans that I have for this year are based on that or in response to the feedback, and the response that you all have given me. So, and speaking of that, well, Siobhan, you have two cruises to go. Okay, well, I'm almost with you. I only have three. So let's see if we can get those done before our next cruise together. So all right. So as you know, the last few months I did start the solo cruise chats for the channel, and I have thoroughly enjoyed those. So, am I going to continue with those? Yes and no. There are still a few more people that I have in mind that I want to interview to share their perspectives. So I do plan to do that. It probably won't be twice a month like it's been in the past. Maybe monthly until I get through, those people that I have on my list. And again, I'm just trying to share different cruise perspectives from different people. And once I've gotten through those people, I think at that point it's just going to be because I'm always searching for other solo cruisers. So if I come across other solo cruisers who have something different to show, a different perspective, maybe different cruise lines that most of us don't frequent, or they've gone to different locations or destinations, as a solo cruiser, then I would like to reach out and see if they would like to, step on the stage, step on the Lido deck and be interviewed. It's all about sharing different perspectives so that other people could have, something to identify with. Okay, let's see. Oh, Elisa's in the house. Let me see. I see a mention of you, Elisa. Well, yes, okay. Hello, Elisa's Adventures in Cruising. And Elisa, lately I haven't had a chance to catch up on everyone's vlogs. I got a lot of vlogs to catch up on. The last 2 weeks I've been kind of out of touch and just hanging out with friends. I left here, Florida, went back to my house in Georgia. Well, before I left here, I had friends from Georgia to come visit me, and we actually went on the Carnival Spirit for a few hours before they left, and then we hung around my neighborhood in Hollywood, and then that Sunday we all left to go to Georgia, and I hung out with them while home in Georgia for 2 weeks. And then I have friends from St. Louis to come down to Georgia and stay at my house and visit me there. So it's just been, 2 weeks of, just hanging with friends and everything. So I didn't get a chance to, get on YouTube to watch everyone's but I will get caught up. But I was saying all of that to say, yeah, Elisa, I still see you, putting out those vlogs, and I know you did Vlogmas, and I know you're doing a phenomenal job. I have been watching, even though I haven't been commenting. So, it's like every now and then when I get a chance, I'll, watch vlogs, but I may not necessarily comment on everything. But, I still have to get caught up. But yeah, you're doing a great job. So, guys, if you haven't been over to Elisa's channel, go over there and subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and check her out. She's getting off to a great start. So, okay. Oh, Keisha, you love the solo cruise chats and understand the time constraint. And the thing is, if I could just get in, and I know Siobhan's here, so she can testify to this. If I could just get on, I mean, not do any pre-production and just get on here, just talk with somebody. But I write out a whole script. I write out, I write out, a show format and everything, and I review this, and I have questions that I want to ask. I'll go through their YouTube channel to kind of find things to talk about. So yeah, it is a lot of time that I usually put into it, because I want to have a great show with great perspectives or great questions, and not just the same questions over and over. I try to do something different, especially something based on their actual vlogs. So, but if I could just sit and chat and not do all that, it would be easy, just so easy. But I just make things, a little more time consuming for myself. So, yes, yes, I'm here in Florida. You're on the opposite coast. Is that Dunedin? I don't know. But yes, I am here in Hollywood, Florida. And hello, Miranda from I Love Cruising with Royal. Hello, hello. Welcome to the chat. And Blaine, hello, Rayleigh's Creative Travel. Thank you so much for joining. All right. And Siobhan, you guys, she really does put in a lot of work. So if she continues with them, please invite people to watch. Yeah, I would still love to do it. Probably not as frequently, but I would love to do it, and I would still do the all the stuff that I do beforehand, because I think that's what makes it interesting, and I actually love doing it. But there's a whole lot of other things that I want to do too. Which, okay, so let me get to that too. So, but I think even if I don't do it, every month, or twice a month, I am committing to do at least one live a month. So to talk about either, so it will either be a solo cruise chat or a live, just talking about a different solo cruise topic. So look for monthly lives. So. Another thing that I have been doing in the meantime, I have updated my website. And there's something, okay, let me share with you. So I'm going to show. So with updating my website, this is on the home page of my website. I have decided, I know like newsletters are kind of like an old thing, kind of old time thing, something people used to do. I don't know if a lot of people still do newsletters, but it's something that I want to get back to doing. I've done newsletters before. And if you know me, you know that I'm a writer, so I actually enjoy writing. So I want to put together maybe quarterly newsletters to talk about different events, different things coming up, cruises. I want to talk about give my cruise reviews on the cruises that I've been on. I'm actually working on the page where I used to put my reviews on what's that other cruise something. There's another app, and I can't Shipmate. So I used to put my cruise reviews on Shipmate. So I'm all of my old reviews, I'm bringing those over to the website, but I am updating, as I go along with new the cruise reviews from the current cruises that I've been on. So I'm going to add that page as soon as I finish with it. But so I'm creating a newsletter, and if you're interested, you can subscribe. So if you want to go to my website and enter your email address. And if you want to subscribe for my newsletter, and I may also have other announcements that I make through the newsletter. So if you scroll down to the middle of the page, of the home page, there's a place for you to subscribe for my upcoming newsletter. All right, so see, Parkers on the Go says you are so far ahead of where I am right now. You have so much to do. Was this in regards to the vlogs or? All right, Parkers on the Go, you'll sign up for the newsletter. Yay! Yay! Yeah, I do look to get the first one started. I'm not going to even set an exact date for it, but sometime, like I said, I want to do them once a quarter. So I am working on the format for that now. And another thing to keep me busy. So I love cruising. Royal question: how did you, or what did you do to help you to be able to vlog when you're by yourself? Because it's harder to get shots if you're doing some type of movement activity. So I just, take my handheld, or I have a gimbal that I'm trying to get used to using. But yeah, but if you notice, I don't take a lot of, like, I guess hand-free shots or something where I'm using a tripod. I do want to get into doing that, but I just use, just my, what do you call it, handheld, and I'm walking around with it. I do have a tripod to use. I don't use it. I'm going to try to use. I got so much equipment. I'm going to try to use more of it. It's just so easy to pick up the phone and just go. So let's see, Blaine, that's awesome. You and my wife would have a lot to talk about. She loves to write too. Oh yes, she's a grad from Full Sail near Orlando, with degree in creative writing for the film industry. And that's something when I first um, was considering college. Back in the day, I considered creative writing. I took some creative writing classes. I went a different direction, but yeah, the writing was always with me, and I did end up writing 2 books from it. I want to get back to writing, and that's one of the reasons why I want to do the newsletter, to kind of help me transition back into that as well. So Nils says, what camera do I use? I have the Canon GX7 Mark II. I've used it very rarely. Like I said, it's so easy to pick up the iPhone and just shoot, but I need to use the equipment that I spent money on. So, better half of me. Hey, how you doing? Thank you for joining. Miss Lady D, just subscribe to the newsletter. Thank you guys very much, very much. All right. So now staying on this website. Now, I don't know if you're on the website and looking at it, but you may notice a couple of things on the website. Let me see. I'll say that was a newsletter. And I'm going to scroll up a little bit and share you the other exciting news that, all right. All right, here we go. Here we go. You know what? Let me blow this up a little bit. So if you see here, this little thing here, yes, quote or book travel. So yes, also in my free time, I have been in training. So I have been working on being able to help you with your bookings. If you want to book a solo cruise, if you want to book solo travel, I can now do that. So I am working with Michael Patterson of Above and Beyond Training. I'm sorry, Above and Beyond Vacations. And I do have, let me see, I have, if you click here, let me see if I can navigate my own website. So let me make sure this is working. I haven't tested this, so let me see if I have the page connected. Okay, yes, I do have the page connected. Okay, so let's talk travel. And you can, I have buttons here where you can actually start an online quote if would like to work with me or just chat about your next travel adventures, whether it's solo or family or group or whatever. Or you can also email me. But yes, so I am with Above and Beyond Vacations. And I have a little write up here about what they do. I also have a link to their website, which I will be on. I have to send Michael my give him a bio in my picture, so I will have that up there as well. But so Mike, I love working with him so far because he has been awesome in helping me to learn the industry. He is a top notch professional and wants to go, like his title says, above and beyond. The traveler's expectations. And I like that about him because I'm one of those people. I want to go above and beyond. I want to do my best, just like the solo cruise chat shows that I was talking about, where I go behind the scenes. I look at everything. I'm trying to plan out everything. I'm trying to go into the details, and I do that for my own cruises. And I want to be able to do that for others as well because others have been asking me. I mean, not tons, but I every so often, well, quite a few, I have people asking me if I can help them either with travel plans or booking travel. So at first I said no, I didn't want to get into that. But last year was a lot of never say nevers. First with the live streams, and it's like every time I say no, I'm never going to do that, I end up doing it. So. But yeah, I did have a lot of people to a few people to ask, if that's something that I could help them with. And then Michael, when I ran into him, and he looked at my channel, he loves my content, and he asked if I ever, thought about, helping others as well. I'm like, no, that's not what I really want to do. And he said, oh, really? Wow. And so it was like everything's starting to click. You know what? When you have this thing that keeps popping up all the time, it's like you have to eventually give your attention to it and just try it out, just to see if that's something that you want to pursue, that you want to do. So I'm really excited about it, learning the behind the scenes into putting together a whole vacation package for another, especially other solo cruisers, or but not only that, but also again, families or doing group travel, which I'll get back to that in a minute. But yes, my specialty will be, solo cruisers, because I am very interested in helping solo cruisers who want to take that leap, that first jump onto a cruise ship, but have a little bit of hesitation. So I want to be the one who holds their hand through that process, and be there from beginning to end and answer any questions. And that's the biggest driver of it for me. So I'm looking forward to doing that. So all things us, thank you for joining. Hello, how are you? And yes, thank you guys for the congrats. This is something that I am very, very excited about. And again, speaking of wanting to help, solo cruisers who wanting to help those who want to solo cruise for the first time, I put up a poll on my YouTube about, if you were a solo cruiser, would you want to do a solo group cruise? Or if you just prefer cruising, solo on your own. We did have a few responses for that, but the last time that I looked, it was overwhelmingly that people kind of like the idea of, a solo cruise, but a group solo cruise. So I am going to look to put that together. So, and my idea for it is, I'm not looking for like a big group cruise, because I'm thinking of people like me. I'm thinking of solo cruisers who want to do it for the first time, and maybe even introvert solo cruisers. So that's my mindset. So I want to keep a small. If I do it, I want to do a small group cruise, and I've already started thinking about different activities. Um, that I would do, that I would plan for the solo cruisers to help them to feel more comfortable about solo cruising. So the more that I think about it, again, a thing that I said I would never do. I said that I would never ever get into booking group cruises, and now I'm planning and thinking about it with Cruise Kibitz. We're talking about doing a group cruise, and now I'm talking about doing one for of my own for solo cruisers. So let's see. Nails says, I hope it's on Royal. That's the thing that I do want to do, because I said, well, I don't know which one I'm going to start off with, but if it's well received, I'm thinking of, I guess the next step from there would be to make it an annual event. And with that, if it's an annual event, I do want to eventually, do different cruise lines. So one year do NCL, one year do Carnival, one year do Royal, and so on and so on. And, until we just try different, experiences. So, and some of those, I haven't. Well, this year, that's another thing that I'm trying to do, is to book different types of ships as well to present that experience. The only thing that's prevented me before was the focus on gluten-free cruising, because there weren't very many offerings from what I saw on other ships. Carnival does a great job on the gluten-free experience. And I mean, for most people, and for me as well, but for most people, food is a very big part, of the cruising experience, So, I mean, just like anybody else, I want to experience different things that I can't get at home. So at home, I know I'm going to survive on any cruise ship, because there's going to be, we can always eat chicken, any protein, chicken, beef, well, I can't even talk seafood. So that's always going to be there, but we can get that at home. So I want something different, and Carnival just does the best with that. But it's a new day in a new age, and just like a lot of land-based restaurants have different offerings. You see gluten-free menus now, and dedicated kitchens and things like that. So now I'm willing to step out and try other lines to see what their offerings are, and to actually, this gives me an opportunity to share with everybody else, to vlog that experience too, to show them what they can get, and the process for each ship, just in case it is different. So yes, I do want to cruise other lines. In December, I cruised Royal Caribbean, Wonder of the Seas. Even though we did 3 days, which was much too short, so I wasn't able to capture everything on that. But never fear, because we'll be on Icon of the Seas when it comes out in January 2024. Um, and the next cruise is with Parkers on the Go. I'm going on their BYOC cruise on the Celebrities Summit. So that's going to be, a different cruise line, and a different cruise ship for me. So, thank you, Siobhan. Thank you so much for the super chat, the first super chat of 2023. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Yeah, so, and that's another thing. So for 2023, look for SIG to cruise on different cruise lines to bring you that experience as well. But yes, so when I do the solo group cruise, each year, if it becomes an annual thing, it will be on different ships. And different cruise lines for each year. So looking forward to the upcoming vlogs. Thank you. Yes, I'm looking forward to getting them out, especially on the different cruise line, because I want to be able to share my thoughts on, the different cruise experiences. But let me see. So yeah, so going back to the website, yeah. So I have reasons that you should choose me. If you want to, work with me to for your experience. So, and then I have a form. You can either email me, or I have a form that you can fill out. That'll kind of give me an insight of what you're looking for and how many people and the type of cabins you want. Is it a special occasion? Do you have any type of desires? So I have a form to that you can use to kind of formulate your own ideas and give me an idea, so that when we chat, I can have some ideas for you. And yeah, so that's the new thing for 2023 that I wanted to share. So I am so excited about that. So all right, so let me see what you guys are talking about. Okay, so we are so excited about that. The BYOC cruise. Yes, I am too. What is BYOC? Um, Siobhan, I think that's bring your own cruise. Was that it? Bring your own cruise? Or what? You have to remind me. Yes, bring your own cruise. So it's not. She says it's not a structured group cruise. We just want to hang out and get to know each other, which is kind of good for me because especially with a new ship, a new cruise line. I'm sure that I'm going to be all over the place trying to um, find different those different, how I like to find the different quiet spots on the ship, and then I'll be vlogging the whole gluten-free experience and praying that it's a positive one. So now, Siobhan, we had a chance to sail together on Royal Caribbean Wonder of the Seas, and one comment you made is like, you see now how I have to navigate that experience, and you don't know if you can do it yet. You could, if you had to, you could, but but yeah, so it's going on different ships to get a whole brand new perspective on a brand new experience on different ships on how they do things and the variety that they have. And I will say, even though I haven't gotten to the vlog yet, I will say uh, now I don't believe in saying, like this cruise line. I don't like ranking cruise lines, saying this one's better than the other. I think everyone offers a different experience. They all target to a different audience. So to me, I wouldn't expect one ship to be the end all and everything of cruising for everyone. But I will say, for me, for so far, for the gluten free experience, I still like Carnival the best. They have the just better offerings, and I hardly ever go to the dining room, on Carnival, because they have so many options around the ship that I never have to go to the dining room. Um, so far, even though I've had one other cruise line experience, I did not have a horrible time. The steak that we had in the main dining room, oh, that was awesome. It was great. And oh, their gluten-free pizza at Sorrento's, the best. I will say that was better than Carnival's. And that was great. But yeah, overall, um, I see. Overall, I still like Carnival the best, but we'll see. There's a lot of other ships and cruise lines to try, so you never know. So all right, so yes, so the BYOC, that's February 16th through 20th, which is typically my birthday cruise. My birthday is on February 18th, so I'm using that as my birthday cruise. And see, we're going to Key West and Nassau. You are welcome to book through Parker's on the go or on your own, so no pressure. All right. Mary Ellen Dennis says that's a day after your birthday. Um, but it's too short, and my 2023 is maxed out. I can relate. So the gluten free pizza. Oh yeah, that's right. You did taste it. It was. Did you taste it, Siobhan? But it was good. It was good. Sorrento's is amazing. Yes, I would say that was the best pizza that I've had. So all right. So Keisha, you wanted to get on the ship, but your anniversary is on the 17th. My birthday is on the 18th. All right. All right. She will have more. Yes. Parker's on the go. We'll have more group cruises to come. Well, guys, like I said, I'm not going to stay on here very long. It's been what, 35 minutes already, and I thank you for joining me. So yeah, so lots of things coming up. If you want to stay on top of things, if you can't stay on top of things, like I said, you can go to my website where I have a newsletter, or you can sign up for my newsletter where I plan to send out a quarterly newsletter, but also to share different events or announcements at different times. Uh, so I am going to call it a morning. Thank you guys for joining me. Have a great rest of the day. I hope you guys are off today and have a great 2023. Let's all get it in this year. Let's get those cruises going and let's have a great time. All right. You guys have a great day. I will talk to you later. Bye bye.